Imagine a creature so perfectly engineered for its environment, it could be considered the ultimate biological supercomputer of its time. We're talking about a predator that has dominated our imaginations for over a century, a true titan of the prehistoric world. Welcome to a deep dive into the legend himself, Tyrannosaurus rex, the tyrant lizard king. Discovered in the early 20th century, specifically named in 1905 by Henry Fairfield Osborn after Barnum Brown's initial find in 1902, T-Rex quickly cemented its place not just in museums, but in popular culture and rigorous scientific inquiry. Even today, new fossil discoveries and cutting-edge analytical techniques ensure that understanding this formidable dinosaur remains a dynamic and evolving field. Let's start with what made T-Rex such an awe-inspiring force, its key characteristics. This colossal bipedal carnivore stretched up to 40 feet long, stood 15 to 20 feet tall, and could tip the scales at an astonishing 5 to 8 tons. Its most famous feature? That massive skull, potentially 5 feet long, housing jaws that delivered the strongest bite force of any terrestrial animal, an estimated 12,800 pounds per tooth. Packed with 50 to 60 serrated, banana-shaped teeth, these jaws were designed not just for tearing, but for bone crushing. Despite its immense bulk, robust hind legs allowed for impressive bursts of speed, potentially reaching 10 to 25 miles per hour, with a powerful tail acting as a crucial counterbalance. And those tiny arms? While their specific function is still debated, they were surprisingly muscular, ending in 2 clawed digits. T-Rex wasn't just brute force. It possessed excellent binocular vision for depth perception and an acutely enlarged sense of smell, suggesting a sophisticated sensory array. Skin impressions confirm its body was covered in scales. T-Rex roamed the subtropical coastal and inland plains of western North America, or Larimedia, between 69 and 66 million years ago, firmly placing it in the late Cretaceous period. It was one of the very last non-avian dinosaurs before the catastrophic extinction event. As the apex predator, its diet primarily consisted of large herbivores like hadrosaurs and triceratops, with evidence of cannibalism also found. Studies reveal T-Rex grew remarkably fast, reaching adult size in its teenage years, with the oldest known specimen living to about 28. Our understanding of T-Rex has been shaped by pioneers like Barnum Brown and Henry Fairfield Osborn from the American Museum of Natural History. Today, experts such as Jack Horner, Thomas Carr, and Holly Woodward continue to push the boundaries of research. Now, even with over a century of study, T-Rex remains at the heart of several fascinating scientific debates. The classic predator versus scavenger argument, once hotly contested, has largely concluded that T-Rex was an opportunistic carnivore, both a fierce hunter and a resourceful scavenger, much like many large carnivores today. Evidence of healed bite marks strongly backs its active predatory role. Another long-standing debate centered on Nanotyrannosaurus. Recent studies, particularly in 2024 and 2025, have provided strong evidence through detailed bone analysis, confirming Nanotyrannosaurus as a distinct species, not just a juvenile T-Rex. You might also recall a controversial 2022 study suggesting T-Rex should be split into 3 separate species. However, subsequent research largely refuted this, finding insufficient evidence and concluding that variations fell within the normal range for a single species. And its intelligence? A 2023 study proposing primate-level intelligence was met with skepticism. Researchers now lean towards T-Rex being intelligent for a dinosaur, perhaps comparable to smart giant crocodiles. The precise function of those short forelimbs, despite various theories, remains one of its most enigmatic features. So, Tyrannosaurus rex is far from a closed book. Its scientific story is constantly being updated, much like a software patch refining an operating system. The recent confirmation of Nanotyrannosaurus as a distinct species and the refutation of the multiple T-Rex species hypothesis show how new evidence and re-evaluation continually refine our understanding of this prehistoric marvel. The future promises even more insights, with new fossil discoveries and advanced analytical techniques poised to resolve remaining questions. T-Rex isn't just a relic of the past. It's a dynamic and living subject of scientific inquiry, ensuring its place as a focal point for paleontological discovery and public fascination for many years to come.